Rushing through my head, and I wish that I were dead. I say, where do I go again?
Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be taking over my $400 GTX 1050Ti gaming PC build. This PC is built to play nearly all of the most popular AAA titles at 1080p or greater. So as always, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe. Let's get right into the build. For the processor, I chose the Intel Pentium G4400. It has two powerful cores clocked at a decent 3.3 GHz. But don't doubt the power of this chip with its two cores, as it is a very strong overclocker that can play games with ease. The reason I went for an Intel chip is mainly because of upgradability, meaning if you feel that you need more power, you could swap out the CPU for a Core i5 or Core i7 down the line. For the motherboard, I went with a Gigabyte GA H110M-A. Despite the price of this board, it still does have some very nice features bundled into it, like USB 3.0 headers and SATA 6GB/s ports to get the max speed out of your hard drives. Also, it has the option for you to upgrade the CPU or add a stick of RAM in the future. For the RAM, I chose a single 8GB stick of a Vexor Core Series RAM that's clocked at 2400 MHz. The single DIMM will populate one of the two DIMM slots on the motherboard, so if you want to expand memory in the future, all you'll have to do is pop in another DIMM. Also, the Vexor memory comes with an LED light bar on top of the heat spreader to light up the build. For the hard drive, I went with the Seagate Barracuda with 1TB of storage and a standard 3.5-inch form factor. It also spins at 7200 RPM, which is your standard hard drive speed. With 1TB of storage to put your OS, games, movies, and music on, it should be good enough to last you for quite a while. For the graphics card, I went with the Nvidia GTX 1050Ti with the 4GB frame buffer. This card performs very well despite the budget price point, with its performance being comparable to a GTX 970. This card will provide you with comfortable 1080p gameplay with any game you throw at it for quite a while. For the case, I went with the Fractal Design Core 1100. It's a micro ATX form factor case, which means it will support motherboards all the way up to micro ATX. It has quite a bit of room to make cable management easy if this is your first build. Also, it has USB 3.0 ports and support for two 3.5-inch drives if you want to invest in SSD or another hard drive in the future. And finally, to power the system, I chose the EVGA 430W. This is a very solid power supply with an 80+ certification rating and enough power to handle a graphics card upgrade in the future. So let's get into some benchmarks. For Doom4 at 1080p, on the low preset you should be seeing 102 FPS, on medium 72, on high 60, and on ultra 34 FPS. Next for Battlefield 1 at 1080p, on the low preset you should be seeing 87 FPS, on medium 62, on high 46, and on ultra 30 FPS. And finally for CSGO at 1080p, on the low preset you should be seeing 154 FPS, on medium 132, on high 99, and on ultra 83 FPS. And that concludes this $400 gaming PC build for the month of December 2016 featuring the Nvidia GTX 1050Ti. If you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it, please drop a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.